All right, I got an idea, y'all. I got an idea. Check this out. Look what I saw last night on Facebook. This might get you excited. The Brooks and Dunn tour. Look at this. Alpharetta, Georgia, Ameris Bank Amphitheater on Thursday, October 7th. Now, I want you to think for a second. All of us get us a hotel room. We'll get the hotel to give us a trading space. So we all trade on Thursday, right? Now, Beth, if you're downstairs, you may be in the shower. We'll fix it where you can, we'll do something for childcare. I don't know who will keep my kids. But can y'all imagine all of us trading all day together in a nice little hotel suite on Thursday? Then we go to dinner, and doggone it if we don't close at the Brooks and Dunn concert that night on October 7th. Now, y'all guess who's opening for Brooks and Dunn? You ready for this? Travis freaking Tritt. Wait a minute. Travis freaking Tritt. Travis Tritt is opening, y'all. Now, we ain't got a backbone if we don't go to this. And then we go back, then we wake up the next morning and we trade it all over again on Friday. Now, wouldn't that be cool? Y'all. No, Beth, we're going to have child care in some way. Matt, how can you come with the baby? Would you trust my babysitter staying at the hotel with your babies and my baby? Maybe not. I think what I'd have to do, I think we'd have to get a room for my for Beth's cousin to keep the kids. I don't know. That just sounds fun, y'all. Yes, it does, Beth. Trading all day Friday.
I'm afraid I wouldn't be able to make that trip.
Why? Matt, what's wrong with you?
When is it again?
It's October 7th. What you got planned out so far?
I'm already going on a trip in September.
So if you go on a trip in September, you can't go on one in October? Is that what you're saying? Beth, I am discussing it with you. I just came to me. This is like an opinion.
I'm not retired like you, Bobby, and soon to be Rick.
Yeah. I mean, me and Rick may be up there on Tuesday. Me, Rick, and Ken.
Afraid I can't make it either because my wife will be in seminary up in Kentucky at that time.
What the crap? But it ain't no fun if y'all ain't gonna go with us.
Well, the thing is you picked the worst time. I mean, is the missus is she's in seminary for a week, and then my daughter's birthday's on that same time, so we'll be doing that. And
look here, y'all. Panama City Beach, Florida. Pepsi Gulf Coast Gym. Yeah, Beth said
I might be able to make that.
Well, let's just think about it. Let's pray about it, y'all. Let's do that. Let me tell y'all.
I'm ready to go.
Let me tell y'all. Can y'all imagine them whooping out only in America and us just beating our head together and just like, boy, it would be so good. They do like this kind of music, Beth. I swear they do. Beth says y'all don't even like my kind of music.
I've already seen Brooks and Dunn in concert.
I have too, but I can't talk about it right now because. Anyway, I just thought that'd be great. Well, if not, then maybe we'll go to Blackberry Smoke or something. Wouldn't it be fun? Blackberry Smoke, even something. I mean, I just thought it'd be fun, to do something. I don't know. We'll work something out. All right. So, hey, everybody, welcome in. We got Dwayne with us. Dwayne,
if I wasn't,
huh? If you weren't what? Say it, man. Will they have a senior matinee? It's so funny, right? So we've been going to bed, and it's still daylight outside, and the kids are like, it's not even bedtime, Daddy. It's light outside. I'm like, listen, girl, we're going to bed. I've been hitting it slow. Anyway, that is funny. All right, so welcome in, everybody. Hope y'all are doing good. So, we could even cook salmon and with soy veggie sauce. The whole nine. All right, so what's the markets doing yesterday?
If I wasn't going to watch the Tide roll in September, I think I can make the trip.
Now, what about if we all went to see the Tide together? Now, would that be something?
Yeah, Gainesville, Florida, September 18th.
Beth said, how about a husband planning an anniversary trip with his wife before he plans something like this?
Nah.
Huh? They agree with you, Beth. They totally agree with you.
Yeah, 'cause I begged you to do it overnight trip.
Okay, Beth, stifle yourself, honey. All right. Oh, Lord Jesus, help us all. All right, so what's the market do? Isn't it amazing that we said we're exactly what the market did yesterday, y'all? I mean, it's kind of cool. The market was in that little look. This is just like yesterday? Oh, look, y'all, we've got a 8-point opening range for the first 15 minutes, and then the market drifts out of it, not doing much of anything, and then we'll have a big powerhouse move in the last 30 minutes when the algos kick in and the big boys start trading. Right. So this area right here, this is where the amateur.
But that'll likely be tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I guess so with the Fed meeting, right? And I don't really follow.
Well, I was just thinking option expirations.
Oh, option expiration, yeah, and I think the Fed stuff is going on tomorrow. All kind of stuff. Did I tell y'all I met with the programmers on Friday about taking Bain and automating it? Oh man, I was meeting with some smart jokers, y'all. I'm talking about some smart people. And they were talking about, well, when we engage in machine learning, and I thought, machine learning? I mean, they were talking about, Bobby, why just limit it to your 10 underlines or 12 underlines there? What about if we did, machine learning so the machine would pick out the best 12 to be in the portfolio and blah, 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 blah. And I sit there going, and they said, and we can even have it monitor news on different underlines. And I thought, y'all, we really don't follow news. But anyway, it was kind of interesting talking to some people who were really egg-headed about stuff. So it'll be interesting to see what they can come with. So they're going to try to fix us something that will automate AIM for us, which would be really, really cool. So I think the same thing's going to happen today, right? We've fallen out of bed. We'll probably bump our head back up here again. And then last 30 minutes, who knows? This thing has a mind of its own. But it's really amazing how it's Groundhog Day all over again. This thing just kind of keeps doing what it's doing. So we're down 0.35, Matt. We're getting close to our little 0.4 entry on doing another black swan hedge, which would be really, really cool to start another one, especially for those of you who have completed tranches, right? If you don't have a completed tranche, I probably would not add another one. And then here's the problem, though, and I'll be the first to admit that I have this problem, is when the market, you see it going down 0.4, you go, yeah, but what if it goes down 0.8? And what if it goes down 1.2? And what if it goes down? Yeah, and those are all things that you got to consider. But at some point, you got to pull the trigger and do the trade. At some point, you got to pull the trigger and do the trade. Because I am really still convinced that black swan hedge plus maybe VIX hedge plus Bain is equal to gold. But what do I know? I have no idea. Speaking of Bain, let's look at our main Bain count over here. Oh, look, it's up $133 today. Go figure. I mean, that's what it does, just day in, day out. And I still haven't got the other count in sync with this one. I keep saying, what am I missing in the other one that I don't have in this one? So in this one, let's see, it's got the same makeup of all of this stuff. And as you see, most of this stuff is losing today. Most of this stuff is losing. Most of my Bain stuff is losing. So I got a little bit of short delta. So that's probably helping today since the market's down a bit. We've got great Vega, and we've got more theta in this smaller account than we do in the other account. This account, if it keeps going, will soon overtake the other account. So let's just see what we could do. So we've got delta, a negative 23. Vega is fine. Theta is fine. Everything's looking really, really good. And we're up $160 in the account. So why don't we do what we always do and just go to neutralize this delta a little bit? Well, how do we do that? Well, we've been doing it in SPX. Let's go ahead and do our trade in here. The cool thing about this account, and I kind of like it, even though it goes against everything I've ever done, is I'm not using a spreadsheet. I am not using a spreadsheet to track my trades. I don't want to say I'm winging it, but I'm doing the same thing, but I'm doing it without the recording, right? I'm just kind of monitoring the three things that we do and accord with our options buying power as well. So where we're going to go, you see the white dots are where I already have positions, and I hadn't been doubling over. I could do that if I wanted to, but I think I'll go out to 27 days and see if we can't do a credit spread, or a broken wing butterfly. So let's do a long put butterfly, 27 days out. Let's break our wing. So we've been putting this little thing, the short legs, at about a 30% probability of being in the money. So let's go down there. Let's try to get us $1 or so, 90 cents out of this thing. 40, 38, 36, 35, 34, 32. So let's see what we can do here. Those are 10 wide. That's 10 wide. So I'm going to move it up one. Let's move it back this way. So we can have a 5 wide here, and we can do a 10 wide there. So that's broken wing. Hope everybody sees that. 41.75, 41.70, 41.60. And if we could get that filled at 90 cents, that would be great. Now check it out. That would give us 9 deltas. So we should be at about -12 if this goes through. So let's try to get filled at 95. And jack, squat, crap, dadgum, nothing. We'll work it again for 90. Now, like Dwayne has been telling us, we could have done a credit spread too, right? We found that there's not a lot of difference. It's a little more commission to doing this. But let's try this. And we're filled. I told you we'd be at -12. Dang it if we ain't at -13. Now -18. So it did make a little bit of difference. So we got a little bit short delta here. We got positive vega, and we've really built that theta up. Now, we're up on the day. This account, I've been having it being a little more bullish than the other one. So what about if we did another one? Oh my gosh. I mean, we're in uncharted territory doing 2 trades in the same day in this account. So we only got 29 days. Let's just do another one. Tom was posting. Tom doesn't get to join us live, but I can tell he's watching some. He's been putting on, he said, a lot of broken wing butterflies. And that's very cool. I like them. They've been doing really, really good for us. So let's put on a long put butterfly. We try to neutralize that delta a little more. We're going to move our strikes out. 33. Let's see what strikes we got. We'll come up to about the same thing, won't we? We'll go 41.75, 41.70, 41.60. Guys, Daddy is in a class, in a session. Y'all be respectful. All right, let's see if we can get filled on that one. So we're -17. Let's say we're -17. And let's work it again. Fill that down just a little bit. Oh, someone's trying to sell me a warranty on my car. Let's move that down to 90. Come on, baby, fill us. Let's increase our theta, and let's increase our delta. -17 to -8. And we still got positive vega, and we still got, nice theta. Now, let's do something more insane. You ready for this? Let's do another trade. We still got some buying power, don't we? Yeah, we got $3,500 of buying power. Let's do it again. We're just going to get all kind of crazy today. But this time we're going to tip the hat to Dwayne. And we're going to say, Dwayne, doggone it, we're going to go out to 30 days. I don't like AM expressions. I'm going to go to 31 days. And dang, if I ain't going to do, what am I going to do? I'm going to do a short put vertical. Let's do that. Let's do a 5 wide there, baby. Bring us in maybe, I don't know, another $1. Let's see, that would get us 23 deltas. That may be a little too much. Let's go down a little bit. 19 deltas. That would get us 9. That would get us, that's 10 wide. Everything's 10 wide there. 35%. If we go here, let's go down there and see what kind of credit we get. 41.30, 41.25 would get us 7 positive deltas. That would make us delta neutral. It would give us a little more theta. It would take away from our vega. And once you learn what trades do, y'all, I mean, this is priceless. Bring us in 80 cents. Tasty Trade says collect more than that, but I'm just basically going on delta. What air code does not have sufficient buying power? Well, it's only $500 of buying power. Whoa. Again, why is it saying that? 3,423. That just seems like a mistake on their part. And that should not take up that much buying power. Well, dang it. All right. Let's see what our butterfly there is saying there. Does everybody see that? If you're collecting, 80 cents and your maximum thing is just whatever, I'm not sure. Has anyone had that problem? Remember, we had that problem the other day where the buying power was not right on that. All right, so let's do long put butterfly. I'll just do another butterfly. A long put, I'll say a long put butterfly. All right, let's move those strikes down. 40, 50, 40, 30, 40, 30, 50 there. That ain't right. That's a butterfly. So let's move it back up. So if we go 40, 75, 75 wide, 10 wide there, getting a buck. Let's try that. So that should bring us 8 positive deltas, right? So that should make us about -2. Let's see if we can get a buck there. Probably not. Let's go back to activity. It was kind of cool trying to explain to people about options that knew nothing about options. That was kind of cool. Oh, we are filled, baby. Look at this. So we are delta neutral, still got positive vega, and we are crunching up that theta, y'all. And we still got $2,800 in buying power. Now, just out of curiosity, do we have anything expiring today? Because this is kind of different for me. We've got one tomorrow, right? Wednesday's the expiration day. So we've got this little shibuki right here, a short call spread expiring tomorrow. We shall see. All right. So an account's up $125, up $8,000 on the year. Nice. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Only, Bobby, if we could do that in this account, we will. We're just in the pivot stage. So this is the account that we do record everything. So let's record it and see what our net lick is today. I think we're down a bit. We are down a bit. We are at, because yesterday I said we're approaching all-time highs. 51,715.59. So we're down a bit. We're down $380 on the day. Unshablown. Man, where's my little horn? My loser horn. Hold on. Let me try it again. All right. Anyway, I get so used to playing the loser horn. Hold on. I'm going to give it one more shot. Stacy, maybe you could find us a good concert maybe around Nashville. I mean, surely there'll be everything in Nashville, right? Then we could all meet in Nashville, which would be cool. All right. So let's record our Greeks.
Lily, if you're behind the bed, you're getting spanked.
Ken, how much longer is your wife like in seminary? 83.45.
She's got about 2.5, 3 years left.
Okay, good.
Yeah, she's doing 2 classes, essentially 6 hours a semester, and then she does 2 during summer school, and then they have these intensives that for a week where she goes up in residence and she does an entire course, a 3-hour course in 2.5 days.
Oh, wow.
You usually put in 2. She's dancing as fast as she can, and probably 2.5 years she expects to get her degree.
That's awesome, though. I'm proud of her for doing that. That's good.
But she's following the calling of her heart. You can't step in front of that.
No, you can't. And that is a fabulous, fabulous thing, that she's doing. It's just really good. I joke about it a lot, but I was a youth pastor for several years at a church. Boy, I got good buying power, y'all. Look at this, 10.38. So, did I tell y'all, and I tell so many stories, y'all stop me if I have, but it was a Pentecostal church, and they called me the Baptist of the group, right? Because I been, so I need some negative deltas here. So I had been the, youth pastor at several Baptist churches and everything. Love Baptist. We're in the Baptist church now. But what was funny is we went to this thing in Hamilton, Alabama. If y'all ever watch TBN or everything, y'all seen Karen Wheaton on there before. I don't know if you've seen Karen Wheaton on there. Well, she's a sweet lady, got beautiful eyes. She sings good and stuff. And so they had this little youth complex where college kids would go, and they'd study ministry and the Bible and everything. And they'd have these worship services on the weekend. So I took a youth group up there. And anyway, it's for young people. First of all, they don't have any chairs. So everybody sits on the floor. And I was sitting there going, oh my Lord, I can't get down on that floor. I said, it's all I'd be able to do to get up. So it was a pretty wild little thing, if you've never been to some Pentecostal meetings before. So one of the sessions, they said, all right. And I mean, there are thousands of people there and all these teenagers, and they're playing this loud music and stuff. And they're like, okay, we want all of the youth pastors to come up on stage. And so Beth looked at me and she was like, oh, I ain't going up there. So all the kids go, Bobby, Bobby, Bobby. So I go up on the stage, y'all, and I'm up there with probably 100 other youth workers, right? And I am totally out of my element, Mr. Southern Baptist up there in a Pentecostal meeting. And all of a sudden, they was like going to anoint us or something. I don't know what they were going to do. And so the preacher up there took his jacket off and he starts waving it in the air like a crazy man. I mean, just waving it just left and right. And every time he waved it, one of them youth pastors would just faint. I mean, they just hit the floor. I mean, thump. I mean, nobody catching them or nothing. And I mean, it was like a wave, y'all. I mean, you should think, you do the wave at a football game, they do like that. They were dropping like flies, except for one. And that was me. I said, I am not flying in the floor and, going to have to let them pick me up. And, it was brutal. So I was sitting up there going, yeah, but no, I never hit the floor. But y'all should have seen the thing because everybody else was going down like flies. All right, I'm going to close that 3680. Why? It's my most profitable put, and it's giving me positive deltas. We need negative deltas. But what would y'all have done? I mean, the peer pressure was phenomenal. I was like, the thing is like, I think I need to fall down, but I surely didn't. Beth, aren't you glad you didn't come down there with me? Beth said she knew she wasn't going. Which one was that we were closing? 37. Hold on a minute. Now, if y'all are Pentecostal, I am not making fun of y'all at all. I love my Pentecostal friend. We had a great time serving at the church. It's just I wasn't used to falling on the ground. Here, 3680. All right, so let's close that. Boy, that says we're up $51 on that. Am I missing something? Hold on. 3680. Yeah, but some of the church services, man. Oh, I got two of them. That's why. I've got two 3680s. So we just want to close one of them. They ain't closing order. So let's just close one of those. That's the one I think I put on by accident the other day. But yeah, man, they were dropping like flies. Ken, y'all don't do that in the Methodist church, I know.
No.
I don't do the dropping like we do.
I wouldn't be there if it was. I don't do any of that flamboyant stuff.
Well, it was flamboyant, all right, but Bobby was not flamboyant. I'm not the flamboyant type. 1250. About as flamboyant as I'll get is I'll clap my hands on I Fly Away. Other than that, I'm pretty, Bobby's pretty docile in the church service. So we got that filled for 1250, right? Orders is 1250. And that's when we came home and I told you that the pastor said we was doing the foot washing. And me and Beth had to go to the Dollar General to get our toenails did in the back of the car. Whew. Well, you remember that, don't you, Beth? Beth said, did I ever tell anybody, any of y'all that, now this sounds bad, y'all, that I used to be Beth's youth pastor when I was in like college and stuff. But now that sounds bad, right? But I was a young youth worker. It's not like I dated Beth, you know, because I'm only, how old am I when you, Beth? 5 years older, you know. So I was 21, she was 16, but we didn't start dating when Beth 94, so I was 24 and you were what, 18 or so? Yeah. So every time I tell that story, I'm afraid people's gonna say, you perv, you know. No, it wasn't like that. But she likes telling that story because everywhere we're going, there people are like, oh, is this your daughter? And I'm like, no, that's my wife. Like Beth has not got any. Well, you had one gray hair the other day, Beth, right? I mean, you've got like one. All right. So now what have
You're
our
supposed to say, one of my gray hairs fell on you, honey.
That's probably the way it is. I didn't have none before we got together, and now I'm just falling apart. But I'm thinking that we got to get our theta up, y'all. This is not good. So we started out at 83 positive deltas. Let's work on this a little bit. We didn't work too much yesterday. I don't know if I wasn't in the mood to adjust yesterday or what, but I've taken my venlafaxine. I've taken my methamphetamine. What is that I take, Beth? Adderall. So I'm on Adderall. So we got that under 80 now. So let's see what else we need to do. What, honey?
I'm going to get Abby my food. These two, okay?
Yes, ma'am. All right, so let's go put us on a broken wing butterfly or a credit spread. Let's see what we can do here. So we need a little bit of negative deltas. So you do that by putting on new trades and closing existing trades. So we're going to look at stuff that we could possibly close today, but I do want to put on a new trade to get us some adjustment. And I know I hate the call side, but I got to do it. So where are we going to go? We got stuff all the way out, 24. Let's go to 27 days. And let's put us a broken wing butterfly. You know, I've noticed that the premiums are better on the call side on these things of lately, especially if you go to the 30% probability of being in the money. So we could do the 75, 70, 80, 90, 100. Yeah, so we could probably do, this is a little closer to the money than I want to do, but if we bought the 4270, so if we buy the 4270 and we sell the 4275 and then we buy the 42, crap, there's not an 85 there. Hold on a second, 75, 85. Where can I find some strikes, y'all? See, that's the problem. You know, it very well may be that we're just going to have to do a credit spread here. So if we sold the 4275 and we buy the 4280, what kind of credit would we get in? 4275, 4280. That's one of these cases when I think the credit spread is better. All right, 240. So 240 out of, well, we don't know if we'll get filled at that, but I'm kind of liking that. And that's a little closer in the money I'd like to go. Let's see what we can get filled for. Only takes up 261 in buying power. I got a ding on my phone. Don't know what that means. Let's go ahead and at least right click this. We know we're going to do it. There we go, baby. We did get filled for 240. Look at us. All right, so we're going to copy that. Now, let's do what we've been doing. And let's go put it in its own little category. And y'all, I'm telling you, the groups, this is probably why I'm not taking this account over to Tastyworks. I like being able to group my stuff. And I hope y'all seen the power of it because you can check your trades really quick. So let's show groups. And let's, now look at we brought all the way down from 90 to 60. So let's call this credit spread 4, I think. Credit spread 3, there's credit spread 4. So this should be credit spread 5. Are y'all using the groups?
I do.
Yeah, it helps
extensively.
Oh, it helps so much to keep everything in order. So
I give my groups a number,
Uh-huh.
And then I say what kind of strategy's in it,
Yep.
what instrument, and when it expires, and the day of the week it expires.
Oh, look at you. You're all
So that
fancy.
way I can look at it at a glance and know which one I got to pay attention to first,
Right.
and that kind of thing.
That's nice. That's really nice. So let's go enter
It
it.
isn't
in our
that hard to do.
spreadsheet. No, it's not. And it just, I wish it would keep up with your Greeks, though, your total Greeks while you're, that's the only thing I don't like. So
Yeah, you have to switch to the ungrouped and look at everything as a whole to get your Greeks. I like to look at them within the group.
Look at me, griping and complaining, though, when, I remember the day when we used to have to call in our trades. Hey, guys, a little respect for Dad on the session, okay? The credit spread. Look at this, y'all. Dwayne, you should be happy. Our last 3 have been credit spreads in this account instead of broken wing butterflies. All right, so days to expiration was 27. Hold a minute, y'all. Let me just let me put the. Sorry about that. I would have never, if my daddy told me to shush, y'all, I mean, I've been scared to death. All right, so that was about a 40 delta on that. Let's put that in. I just like keeping stats on all my stuff. So about 40 delta, we entered that on the 15th, the Ides of June, so to speak. And hey, it was President Trump's birthday yesterday. He's a Gemini like me. I think he's still a Gemini.
It was yesterday, and he is a Gemini like you.
Gemini, yeah, Gemini. So we got 240 on that. So we got a credit of 237.74. All right, now the big thing by doing that, that's about a 50-50 probability, right, of making profit on that trade. But what it did do is it gave me some much needed relief on my deltas. So let's see that particular trade, analyze. This is where the fun part goes in. You can instantly analyze your trade. And a lot of times you need to analyze them before you put them on. You can see what it's going to do for you. So let's just analyze that trade. SPX. All right, SPX. And then we'll go here. Yeah, a lot of times I get so frustrated with Thinkorswim, but then I go, man, it really is, the stuff. Hide simulations. So single symbol, and then we can do credit spread 5. Let's find her. There she is, credit spread 5. And expirations. Shouldn't make a difference, but there it is. Yeah, there's our little trade. Here's where price is now, right? Price goes up, you lose money. Price goes down, you make money. So it's kind of cool that you can see that. Now let's see if we can see single symbol. Let's look at all groups. You see what it kind of looks like. It's probably a mess, isn't it? Yeah, look at this. But you can see your profit, your most profitable stuff with all of my trades now with SPX are to the downside. Definitely. All right, so we've got that in. So we've made progress. Now, is there more progress that I want to do? That's the question. So the next thing, how do you adjust your Greeks? You put on new trades, you close existing trades, or you roll positions. And we realize we're no idiot. Rolling is closing an existing trade and putting on another trade. So it's a combination of the two. So let's see what this is giving us. All my hedges are giving me a little negative delta, positive theta, good. Positive vega, nice. Hedges are great. Nothing to do there. Okay. Income trades. Well, the income trades, that's only the micros that we have. It's giving me positive deltas, positive theta, and we close one of them. So let's let the other ones mature a bit. Nothing to do there. Credit spread 5, that's just what we put in, giving me negative deltas that I need. Positive theta, a little bit of negative vega. Nothing to do there. Credit spread 1, that must be the one that's expired. No, that one's gone, isn't it? Let's delete it. Delete it. My friend Chris, who we're back friends again now. He was listening to one of my video. He says, your kid's in the background, dude. He says, that kills me. He said, oh my gosh. I said, you think it kills you, dude? I said, you have no idea what it does to me. So this one is giving us positive deltas, positive theta, a little negative vega. Not worth doing anything. Butterfly 33, giving me negative delta. It's down a bit. Bain, how's our Bain family doing? Ooh, down 453 today. Whose idea was it to put this account in Bain? A moronic decision. All right, so let's close that. Now let's look at our Butterfly 34 is a dead one. How do I know? Because it doesn't have the little gear beside it, which means it's dead. So might as well clean it up while we're here. Yes, 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 yes. Fairy godmother there. There we go. Butterfly 32. I said yes, dang it. All right, so let's delete Butterfly 32. I just wish my Thinkorswim was a little, y'all's is probably a lot faster than this. Delete Butterfly 32, yes.
Not really.
It's about the same? Yeah, that's the crazy
A little
part.
faster, but I got a $2,500 laptop.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I got like a $400 Acer or something. You know.
But see, I buy Cadillacs and everything I can, the best I can afford. So I don't have any regrets. I'll keep this until it becomes a Volkswagen, and then I'll get another Cadillac.
Oh yeah, I definitely keep stuff. That's for sure. Now this is down 57%. Look at that. It's down $2,252 on this SPX calendar. How many more days do we have on this? Now this is one of those that you could roll out, but I'm thinking I got one more day on that. It is up a little bit today. Here's what it's doing though, is it's giving me a lot of negative delta. So I don't really want to take it off. I mean, without that, I'm really positive delta. So we've got another day on that. We'll worry with it tomorrow. Maybe we can pop up another $100-something in before we roll that out. Credit spread. What I don't like about that calendar is the negative theta. Let's see if that's the case. Yep, negative 61. I definitely don't like that. All right, here's one. Credit spread is flat. Butterfly 38, giving us positive delta. It's flat. Gold trade. Gold. Dwayne, you're in this with me, right? Look at that. Let's look at the
I have
gold
a
trade.
slightly different one, and I have rolled the puts up 2 or 3 times.
So you ought to be looking pretty good now, though, right? I think we're looking good in this. But remember, there was a day we were down $600 on this trade. I think it was 5 or 6. It seemed like it was a lot. Let's see what our gold looks like. Hide simulation, single symbol. I say, let's look at gold, dang it. Hide simulations, single symbol. Why aren't you showing me my gold trade? Dwayne, what do I do here? You fixed this before. What happened? GC /GC. Here we go. Just took it a while. Oh yeah, look at us. I'm gonna have to squish this in to see it. I love the gold trade. What I don't like about the gold trade is the negative vega that it has, but even so, I have managed to negate vega. So anyway, hard to really see it there. Why don't we go on our other one? Let's see, Tastyworks account. I've got a similar position. Positions, options, no stocks. There's GC. So we're up 50 today, so I'm only down $10 on that. Let's see if we can see it here. Group by, let's see, options, trade, analysis, and do the curve. See if it'll show it. There it is. Oh yeah, look at that, y'all. How sweet it is to now finally be in a place where the theta is starting to decay on this. So really, really nice trade. You know, I think we did roll the puts on this at one point, but yeah, we're pretty centered now and allowing theta to do what it needs to do. Now, here's the thing. How long have I been in this trade? I really don't like staying in a trade. Order chains based on futures are not available yet. Unbelievable. Well, I normally don't like staying in these over 30 days. If I hadn't got the decay that I need in 30 days, then it ain't happening for me. And I just don't want to get too close to expiration with this gold trade. Let's look real quick like and see when we put that on. I think there's a way to see by doing it this way, /GC. Maybe we'll learn something here. Okay, here it is. So we're 104 days out. We put that on. You know, that's the thing. If it's, okay, here's my position. If I click on my position, it says that I put that thing on May the 4th. May the 4th. So June the 4th would have been 30 days. All right. Y'all remind me. I'm going to let it maybe make another dollar or two, but that's probably one I need to get out of on Friday. I just don't want to get lower than 100 days on that one. And we're doing really good on it. But look at that negative Vega, y'all. It is giving me positive theta and a little bit of negative delta. All right, BSH macros. We're up on those. BSH1, look at that, y'all, up $257. That's beautiful. Micros 2, down $85 on that. Just trying to see if there's anything that I can take off and manage. Butterfly 36 is giving me positive delta, and we're up $30. I'd like to 21 days on that. Yeah, I think I'll let that season a little bit. This one is flat. Credit spread 5 we just put on. BSH 4 and the macros up $27. Our BSHs are doing good, y'all. Credit spread 4 down a bit. Okay, good. Now, so I'm thinking that I'm going to do one more. So we did a credit spread, didn't we? So let's do one more thing to get our deltas just a little bit flatter and to get us a little more theta in there since we're being eat up by that. Hold on a second. You know what I could do? Started to say I could just close that calendar and just open another one after I see what it does to us. When I look at it, let's look at it. I said we were going to do it tomorrow, but let's look at it today. Maybe just have an order working to close it. All right, where is that calendar? Calendar 3, baby. Calendar 3. Look at you. Up 147 today, down 57%. So if I close that, let's see, 130. Create closing order. So selling a calendar at 1645. I said sell, here we go. Selling a calendar at 1645. May let that work a minute. I think that's a better thing to do is to put in an order to close it. And then if I need another one, we'll put one out there. So we're losing on this one. That stinks, but we gained 1,400 on one we closed the other day. So kind of offsets, but let's get rid of this. I don't like the negative theta. That's what I don't like. I probably held this one a little too long anyway. There we go. All right, so sold it for 1630. All right, Bob. why don't we go ahead and record you little calendar spread. Where do I keep my little calendar spreads? If memory serves me correctly, I keep it under the other trade section. Oh man, we were up 753 for the year here. So now the current price on that one was orders, 1630. 16.30. Yes, it's going to sting a little bit. Current day credit was 1630. Similar order 1627.74. Boy, that stings. 1627.74. Should have managed that one a little earlier there, Bob. Oh, Bobby Bob. 6:15:21. And that was a calendar. Is that one of my choices? Nope. I just put calendar there. Now let's see what our Greeks look like. Now what do we need to do? Because that's going to make a big difference in it. Let's go back to our monitor. Let's take our groups off. We may have some splaining to do here. Splaining. Now our deltas are really positive. Now our theta is definitely at least positive now, right? And our vega is that. So as I'm looking at that, I'm thinking that we might do a calendar again. Should have closed that one and rolled it quicker. That's what I should have done. So let's go out 60 days. Closest to 60 days. A 66 and a 36, 66 and a 38 maybe. All right, so 65 is an AM. I don't like 52. Do I have a 22? 52.22. Yep, I got a 52.22. Let's do that one. All right. So, we need negative delta. So I go to about a 40% probability of being in the money. And at 52 days out, I'm going to buy the 4180. And then at about 22 days out, I'm going to sell the 4180. 4280, about 22 days out. There we go. If I can remember the strike, 4180, I believe. So you sell in the nearer dated term, right? And you are buying the longer dated one. Oh, look at this. We got butterflies there. So we'll sell this 4180. And we can do it for a $3,600 debit. Let's analyze this trade. So we'll analyze it and see what it gets us. So we'll change our symbol to SPX. There we go. And we'll say hide positions. Goodness, look at that. So we'll hide positions. So we'll just see the simulations. And let's see. Got to delete that butterfly. And there's our 4180. Make sure we don't have anything else there. And then to double check it, just make sure that the calendar is all you got. Just click on it and it should show a flat line. Yeah, flat line without it. All right, so here's our calendar spread. So we recognize that little hump, right? When the market goes down, that's why we were up today. That's where it's biggest, we want things to go down to that 4180 for a maximum profit. Let's look at the Greeks. So this is going to give me -6 SPX deltas. So it's going to give me -60 deltas, SPY deltas. It's going to give me positive theta, and there's that positive vega that I was looking for in this trade. Now, with that being said, let's try to, where'd you go? Go back to analyze tab. Close this up. We'll right click and confirm and send. See if we get field there. Now I got to talk to myself, do some self-talk. Bobby, you lost on that one, but that was the right move, young man. You made the right move. You made the right move. Now I got a clicker somewhere. Let's see. Come on, baby. There we go. We got a field. There we go. Bought it for $36.10. All right, let me record it, because if I don't, I'll forget. SPX. Oh, and I got to make this one. Why did I make it green? That's a red one, y'all. Y'all didn't even say nothing. Make it red. A cucumber melon snow cone. Gross. Ugh. I just don't like cucumbers in nothing but pickles. All right, so let's do SPX. We did one contract. It's the 4180 puts, I believe. 4180. Yep. 4180 puts. Days to expiration, I'll put the longer one out there, which is 52. We entered that one on 6/15/21. The price for that was $36.10, which was a debit of $36.12.26. $36.12.26. Beautiful. Let me go out here and put that it's a calendar, so I'll know. Calendar. There. All right, now let's look at our Greeks and see what we've done. Are we looking better, Bob? Are we looking better? 184. Wow, that did hurt, didn't it? But we had to do something. I mean, the short one was expiring the next day. Now we've got, at least we got our theta up, and Vegas still nice. Now I'm almost to a point. I don't know. We'll let that. I'm almost to the point of closing the gold trade, but we'll wait a day or two on that. We'll just keep an eye on that one. Good. So I think we're doing good. Other than, boy, we are positive deltas. Let's. I think I got to do something else. I want to do a little more. You know, a lot of times you'll see me just do one trade, two trades, but sometimes I just got a feeling that, you know, there's a little more to do here, Bob. So why don't we, let me look back at the market. What's the market doing? Charts down 0.24. Hadn't got 0.4 yet. Let's go back to trade. SPX. And let's go out to 29 days. I may do another broken wing butterfly or credit spread. Let's see what we can fix here. Give me a little bit more negative deltas. Looking at my little thingies majiggies. 10 wide. How about this? There's 5 wide. And now I can't do the 10 though, can I? There's 5 there, but I don't have a 35. So there's 5 there, but I don't have what I need. See, the strikes start messing up on me. So you could do the farthest out that I could do would be the 25-30 on a credit spread. Let's look at what that looks like. 25-30. Give us a little negative delta. And you're looking at that and you go, yeah, but Bob, look, if you lose, you could lose maybe, you know, up to 500 on this spread, less the credit that you receive. But keep in mind that you'd be gaining on all that other positive deltas that you have. So you got to keep all that in mind. So let's right click and analyze it and see what this little puppy would do for me on a 5 wide. Analyze, hide positions. And make sure that's the only one we got. Looks like it. And to check it, that looks like undo it like that, and it should show a flat line if that's the only thing that's there. And it is. All right, so what will this trade get us? It will get us -15 in delta, because it's SPX delta multiplied by 10, so -14.6. It'll give me positive theta and a little negative vega, which is okay with me. So let's do that. And you may be also at the point of saying, Bobby, instead of layering these out in different ones, why don't you up your contracts? You could do 2 contracts. Absolutely could. It's just I'm more comfortable doing them in different expirations, moving things around. So let's move this one around, see if we can collect $1.55 and increase our theta a bit. Working orders.
I bet that one that said that was the tomato.
Say working orders. I'll say working orders. Maybe it's already filled and I just hadn't seen it. Marking at $1.45. Cancel replace. Now it's back at $1.55. Let's just nickel it down a little bit. See if we can get filled. But are y'all at a point now, hopefully you are, that you're comfortable going into your portfolio and making the requisite adjustments? You know, knowing what to do. I must have got filled.
Let's put it this way, Bobby. When this Zoom call is over, I'm going to take a nap.
Isn't it sweet? I love that.
Yeah, I no longer get up in the night to look at the market because of fear or anxiety. If I do it at all, it's because I'm curious. I don't even look at the market till about 10 o'clock because of the amateur hour can be kind of scary. But when I put those black swan hedges in, I'm not afraid, you know, and the adjustments are easy. I've got a little cheat sheet here that tells me what to do. I got a lot of negative vega, and I'm debating how am I going to solve that problem today. But I do have a negative bias. I mean, a bearish bias.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is nice though not to participate in the drama that is the market.
That's a good way to put it.
I mean, you've had all of you have family members. Hopefully, you're not the ones that have drama. I mean, oh my gosh, they just bring drama to every family get together. And you think about how much nicer it'd be if we could all get together and there was no drama and we all loved each other. And that's what we try to do with our accounts. Right? We try to minimize drama. We're going to let Superman come in and do his thing. We're going to let Batman drive the getaway vehicle, and Homer Simpson, the most unlikely of heroes, we're going to let him come in and just take the money. 43.25. Let's see, we did that on the call side. Put it in there. And credit spread. And I needed to increase my vega. So this is good. We're putting on several trades today to just get things kind of actual delta on that one was about 25. So I'm getting better premium on the call side than the put side. The days to expiration on that were 29. And then what we'll do is, we look every day to see, are there some of these that are at 50% profit so we can close them. We're looking to manage trades early. I don't want to take all these trades to expiration. If we can manage the trade, take it off, let's take it off. So we got $1.45 on that, which gives me a credit of 142.74. All right, so I think we're done, other than to announce the announcement that we will have movie night tonight, right? Movie night is tonight at 8 o'clock. as we continue looking and exploring the black swan hedge. If you miss tonight's black swan hedge, don't worry, because I will, and I'll announce the time tomorrow, but however long, movie night takes tonight, we will replay movie night tomorrow before our 12 o'clock session. Okay. So we'll play it before 12 o'clock session tomorrow. So you've got two chances to get in on our next black swan hedge. But I think you'll be really excited as we continue doing this. So we're still positive delta. We don't like that, but we neutralized it a little bit. And finally, we got our theta up, and our vega is just fine. So I will see all of y'all tonight at 8 o'clock.
Take care and thank you.
Bye, y'all.